Hi guys, welcome to the Chainlink session. So before we start, for people that are new to these sessions, these are the key areas that I'll focus on talking about, and they're based on two main concepts. Also, disclaimer, this is for education research purpose only, and obviously we can discuss in the comments as well, and these are not financial advice, so please be mindful of this. So let's get started. Chainlink. In terms of Wyckoff distribution, quite similar to Avalanche actually, but the difference is we are having a much higher high this time, but the two distribution cycles are very close to each other, and also there was a bit of smaller accumulation before we have the current distribution, compared to a much longer accumulation last round for the prior cycle. So this was about roughly 500 days, similar to a couple of other crypto. So again, similarly, we have our sign of weakness defined a way ahead, and then a second test in the previous 2 weeks roughly, and finally we are now at a point we have another low. This is quite interesting. The reason I say this is because the support of the current 2 weeks, these two weekly candles, seems to be extended from where we had the last point of supply from last cycle, last distribution cycle. Also somewhere close to where the preliminary supply is. So if I switch to the line chart, it may be easier to see. So here, that's where the preliminary supply is. So right now we've got a little bit of rebound over here. Ideally, if things are not negative, let me remove this line, there should be some kind of test again to see the demand in the market. So it may go a little bit higher with the last point of supply. However, the two lines we're seeing here, the yellow and the purple, these two lines, one, the yellow is from the sign of weakness we had a few weeks back, roughly 4 or 5 weeks back, and then the purple line is from the automatic reaction over here. So these two will be the key resistance, similar to what we see this week. So as soon as the price touches the yellow line, it returns to where we are now. So there is quite a bit of selling pressure, or the volume bars also tells the same story. We see longer red bars compared to the green bar we have this week. So the demand is probably not that high as of this moment, unless some positive news surface. So if things continue to be non-supportive, we may not be seeing another last point of supply, and the price may bounce from one of the resistance line and return to the accumulation zone. Again, one thing is this accumulation period, even though it's small and short, it may be quite a strong support for the price if it ever comes down. So let's see whether it will happen in this way. So it may come to this point and then bounce up again, basically stay at the upper half of the long-term playground zone. So let's get to the daily chart. Right now the price is trading between the bottom of the short-term playground zone and the top of the long-term playground zone. So if we look at here, the first time we got in, it hit or poked through the top line of the long-term playground zone, and people are saying, okay, it's too early to return home. So it shot back to the short-term playground zone. the more exciting area, and then there seems to be more people trying to sell, and right now it kind of for the entire week last week, or probably started from last week I should say, and the entire week this week, the price wasn't able to reclaim or go back to the short-term playground zone. So if there's no particular good news or bad news, the next few days will probably be trading within a very narrow range between these two lines, the pink and the white line. So let's see whether that's the case and whether there are any good news or bad news come up. Thanks for watching.